Happy Halloween, everybody. This is not starting good, though.
Wake up, you little man. I've got some news for you.
My plan was to be like in a mask and stuff when I started vlogging for the day, but more important things have arisen. So, Jess stayed at my house last night just because she wanted to, which is okay. But on her way to work this morning, she was in a car accident. She's okay. She's not like dead or anything, so don't freak out. She's got a headache. She said she might have had a little bit of a headache beforehand, but now that her car's kind of messed up in the back end. It's pretty tore up, so we don't know what's going on with that. They got to it's so much that it's not drivable. It was a 3-car accident. You know, things happen. She's shaken up, but she'll be okay. She's dealing with her insurance. We're at my house. Me and my dad. I woke my dad up when she called me crying. You know, freaking out. You know, as people do. You know, it was her first car accident. So we went and met her, picked her up. And now Dad had to go to work, so we're back at my house. She's dealing with her insurance, reporting the claim and everything like that. And then, at first, like, her mom wanted to get her checked out, and I wanted to get her checked out just to make sure she was okay, since she said she had a headache, and my dad agreed with me that, yeah, she should get checked out. And then when she finally got a hold of her dad's like, no, I want you to go get checked out. So we're going to go get her checked out. I'm going to make her call work again to keep them updated, because if you've never been in a car wreck and you have something like that happens, you should keep your work updated. You need to tell them, hey, you know, I'm just going to be like, just give your work a call, tell them what's going on, in case the guy didn't tell them, you know, because she was texting one of her bosses, but I think she should like, verbally make the effort to call, because it kind of looks better. So I'm going to drive her to the hospital. Her mom and sister are coming up. I don't know if they're gonna stay up here for the night. I don't know what's going on. I assume I find out, because they probably won't leave her side unless they tell me basically to get lost, which I really won't like that, but I doubt that's gonna happen anyway. So not a fun start to Halloween. Obviously I was gonna do the whole mask thing, but now I'm not going to, because that just feels wrong. I think it's a rainy day here anyway. I'm behind on editing. That's okay though. I had the video that should have went out yesterday. That has to be edited still, and the video that's supposed to go out today has to be still taken off of this camera. But I'm not really trying to worry about that at the minute. I'm just trying to make sure Jess is okay and everything. So I'll keep you guys updated though. Well, Jess has a concussion. Her car got towed away because the guy screwed up the back end of it pretty good. Other than that, I really don't know much of anything. She's supposed to be observed because they didn't do any CT scans or anything like that, which I thought that meant she was staying here, but her mom wants her to go home. So it looks like we were going to spend Halloween together, but now it looks like we're going to spend it apart. Whatever. Well, I just made it home. Jess has a concussion. I don't know if I told you that. Her car is probably going to be totaled. I don't know for sure yet. I don't think they'll know for sure till like Tuesday. But it looks as though when the guy hit her, he bent the frame of the car and hit the gas tank. Don't know for sure. But I seen it in the tow lot. We went and emptied it out because the insurance company pretty much called him and was like, hey, clean the crap out. You ain't never going to see it again. So we went and did that, and then we tried to look at some apartments with her mom, and her mom insisted that she go home. So although our plan was to spend Halloween together, maybe next year. Well, Jess is at home with her mom, and I freaked out for a little while because I was texting her and everything when I woke up, because I fell asleep when I got home. When I woke up, I was texting her and everything, and then she just stopped replying, and for like 2 hours, and it freaked me out. And I was like talking to her, and then all of a sudden I got 3 texts that said sorry, like back to back to back. and then she didn't respond anymore. So I was like, after like 20 minutes, half an hour of that, I was like, okay, if you don't call me in 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever I said, I'm going to call you. And she didn't, so I did, and then it went to a voicemail like 5 times. So then I kept calling because it really started to freak me out with everything that happened this morning. I just can't turn my brain off. The whole thing that like happened with the house the other night, I can't, like I said, I can't say specifics, but I feel like that's my fault for some reason, and then like because of that, she decided she wanted to be here at my house, but I felt like if she wasn't at my house this morning, none of that would have happened because she wouldn't have been on that highway. So I feel like I'm blaming myself for that, and so I'm blaming myself for her getting hurt in her car, and it's just, and I have I don't know if any of you guys do this, but I like stack everything on top of each other, so like my mind goes from what did happen to what could happen, like probably won't, but like a possibility, like a possible side effect, a possible result, or, if this then that, even though there's like thousands of situations, like thousands of results that could, happen in the then column, but it always goes to like the most negative thing. So like I was laying here, or I was driving home, and I was telling myself like, if she wasn't at my house this morning, she wouldn't have got hurt, she wouldn't have gotten her car messed up. And then I was like, but if you get in a car wreck or something like that, you're gonna not want to be in that area for a little bit, and I understand that. But like, so I was telling myself, great, she's not gonna want to be over there, which means she's not gonna want to come to my house, and she's not supposed to have anybody at the house she's staying at now, even though she's only gonna be there until she like can find somewhere else to go. So if she won't come here and I can't go there, then I just don't get to see her, which means, although we're closer than we ever have been, but it's still no different because then I won't get to see her, and then my brain started taking that out. I just can't turn it off, and it's messing with me, and the fact that like I haven't really eaten. I think I've eaten 3 times in the past 2 to 3 days. Maybe more than that, but I can't remember. The only things I remember is the pork chops that we made for dinner last night, and then I had some pizza rolls last night, and then I had a steak and shake that Jess's mom was nice enough to buy today. That's it. Like, that's all that I remember eating. And I'm hungry, but the minute I look at food, I don't want to eat it. Like, my brain tells my stomach, no, I don't understand. It couldn't have happened a worse weekend. Because since my brain's messed with me, and I know I shouldn't be that upset, like, about, like, it shouldn't be me that's all messed up, it should be her. Because she's the one who's in the wreck and everything, but, like, I don't know, I blame myself, and there's no one around to, like, talk to or hang out with. Or she's at home with her family and stuff, so, like, we probably won't talk very much. And everybody I know is out of town. Like, all my friends are gone for, like, all my close friends are gone for a anime convention in Nebraska. So all I'm left with is just me in my bedroom, and that gives someone whose mind wanders and like that, like, a lot of time to just lay here and think. Partially why I've been behind on editing, because I've been too busy like worrying about how I could screw something up, or how, then but I've kind of a little bit more caught up than I was. The video that should have been out yesterday is out now, which was the video for the 29th. The video that should have come out today isn't out, but I have it on my computer. I just need to edit it and pop it out, so maybe I'll get the chance to do that tomorrow. I still need to get the hookah stuff edited. It's just, I don't know. And it gives me these monster headaches. Like, I have a migraine like you would not honestly believe. And the thing that's even worse is she forgot some of her clothes here. And this was supposed to be our first Halloween together, so I see it and then I'm just like, right. Because I had every thought in my brain this morning when she woke me up to be nice and like, oh, I'll drive you to work. then it would have been my car and not hers. Or maybe it wouldn't have happened at all. But she wouldn't have been hurt. Probably it would have just been me. I don't know. I need to turn my brain off. And if I don't eat something, I'm gonna end up getting sick. So I'm gonna make myself eat something. And I'm sorry that this is such a down vlog. But, you know, when I started vlogging, I told myself I was going to be as honest as I physically could be without offending everybody. And, I know this is rude, but if you can't stand that I have a down, depressing vlog, then you don't really need to be watching my vlogs. Because everybody has those days, and I've just decided not to hide them anymore. But I'm going to go find something to eat, and I'm going to force myself just to watch Netflix and hopefully get some sleep. Because I haven't slept really well either. In fact, last night, before any of this happened, like the car accident and everything, I didn't fall asleep till 3 to 4 a.m. and then she woke up at 6. Sometime between 6 and 7 I woke up because she was in here getting dressed and everything, like getting ready for work. And then after that, I fell back asleep. I was getting ready to go back to sleep. I was laying here watching the news when she called me and said she got in the car wreck. So I didn't go back to sleep because me and my dad hightailed her to where she was, and then so I was running off for like, I want to say it was like 4 a.m. when I fell asleep. I was running off for like 2 to 3 hours sleep all day, and then I fell asleep when I got home for like 3 hours or so. Hopefully I can get back to sleep. But leave your comments down below. Hit that like button if you like the video, and if you're you know, even care. If you don't want to hit the like button, that's okay too. You can give me a thumbs down if you didn't like the down, dark, depressing video. Leave comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos with your friends. Remember to leave a comment down below telling Jess to feel better. She does have a concussion. She's had a headache all day after the accident and everything. So tell her to feel better. I'll make sure that she reads it, or I'll tell her you said something. Whichever. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
If anybody wants to find me, I'll be in the last place you would look. In a place where people used to be, a land that's called reality. You'll find me